Hey guys, Matt Guzman here, back with another video. And today's going to be different from my other ones. It is going to be an unboxing, but it's not what I normally unbox. And you'll see in just a second. But usually on my channel, I do cubing, gaming, animating, and my other channel, scouting. But this item that I'm unboxing is going to help me later in future videos and hopefully make it easier for me to make videos. So let's go and unbox it and see what it is. If I can open it, because I never know how to open these. It says to tear. I'm tearing. I did it! It's a big reveal. It is a WD Elements Basic Storage 4TB external hard drive. So, with all the videos and stuff I've been doing on my channel, it takes a lot of space because of the raw footage I need to transfer, and then I need to have the audio and video files, and then I need to make the Windows Movie Maker project folder where the actual stuff gets edited, and then I need to make the final MP4. So it's like 4 different files for just one video, and imagine like over 80 videos on my channel that I have. So that's a lot of storage that I need to just either transfer or get rid of. So I was able to buy this 4TB external hard drive, and my aim is to try to transfer all my raw footage and old videos that I have on my laptop and transfer it to here so I don't lose it, but I still have it, and it's just not on my laptop, so I can have a lot more space to like edit more videos faster and download games and stuff like that. So it just makes it a lot easier for me. So we'll see how this is. I'll open it up and then I'll connect it to my laptop and transfer the files. I swear there had to be more stuff to open. There we go. That didn't work, did it? I just broke the pencil. I'm great. For some reason I actually had a pair of scissors lying around, so. Okay, that took longer than I thought. It's actually pretty small. That's good, because I've seen ones that are like 2 terabytes and are absolutely huge, so it's pretty cool that this is very thin. Comes with the USB, and there's the instruction manual. Okay, so here's the instruction manual. First step, obviously, is to take it out and plug it into my laptop. Once it's plugged into my laptop, there's instructions there for how to access it, and then that's basically it, and I can transfer the files from there. Let's see if there's anything else. That is a lot of words that I do not want to read. Oh my gosh, why would anyone read any of this? I mean, I get why I'd read some of it, but there's so much. Why is there so much? I don't understand. Okay, this is pictures. This is good enough. So this is the USB and the external hard drive. Plug it in, and then transfer all my files that's not needed on my laptop. It's nice and sleek. Okay, so as you just saw, I plugged in the external hard drive, and you can see here, Matt Guzman's external hard drive, space-free, 3.63 terabytes. It's not exactly 4, but I'm pretty sure there's like, it's about 4, it's okay. So, I don't even have a terabyte of space on my computer. It says 930 gigabytes, that's like not even 1, and I have 174 gigabytes free. So yeah, that's kind of an issue, considering that when I got to halfway right here, it actually started to get slower. So, you can imagine how slow it must be now, especially when I'm editing a video. I really don't want my progress to get lost because of something happening, like it freezing or closing down the programs I'm using. So, it's really helpful that I finally have the external hard drive, because I have a lot of space for other things now. So, whenever I'm transferring files with anything, I can move it over to the external hard drive. So, I have one folder that's taking up half of this space. it's like 440 gigabytes. So that file, I'm going to transfer that entire thing onto the external hard drive. And then I'm going to look through my other files to see which ones are taking up the most space and transfer them over as well. And hopefully we can get this back down to less than halfway. That's the aim. So then I can download things like games and maybe the final MP4s for my actual videos. I might transfer those over to the external hard drive as well, since those are taking up a lot of space, since they're the final drafts, or sorry, the final projects for each of my videos. So I might end up transferring those over to my external hard drive as well. So we'll just see how this goes. So in the documents, I have this file called Guzman YT, and that's where I have all my raw footage for my videos. So you can see it goes all the way from January to today in July. Well, technically today is actually August 1st, but it goes all the way from when I first started to do videos weekly or daily, all the way up to modern day. And that's over 992 files. So it's almost 1,000. It's like just about there. And then also it's 442 gigabytes. So that's what's taking the majority of my space. So if I can just go back, copy the entire thing, and then transfer it over to the external hard drive and delete it off my laptop. So that's the hope. And once again, this is the raw footage that I've already used, so even if it does go wrong and it somehow gets deleted, which it probably won't, but if it does, it's not going to matter since it's the raw footage, but I'd like to keep it anyway on my external hard drive. Okay, so just for organization's sake, I made a separate folder because I'm probably going to make a lot of transfers over to this, so I've made a separate folder naming it Documents from Guzman YT, the big transfer. So this is where I've copied, and I'm going to now input everything to there and see how it goes. There we go. Copying 1,001 items. That is a lot. Time remaining, about 3 hours. Huh. Well then. So while that was deleting, because it had 3 hours left, I started looking at my storage space. As you can see, there's only 172 gigabytes free, as I was saying before, which doesn't leave a lot of space considering that, like I said, at halfway it started to get slow anyway. So I wanted to compare it as a before and after to see how it affected my storage. So looking here, I went into the task manager to see the different statistics on the CPU, memory, disk, and other things like that. So if you see in the disk, it was like at 90%, and as it was deleting, it slowly went down towards 50%. The memory went down a little bit to 68, and the CPU is at 46. After everything was deleted from that section of the documents, it went down to 614 gigabytes free. So you can see there's a large difference in that blue bar. It went down a lot. And considering it went from like 700, 800 down to like 600, that's a lot. And as I said, I reached my goal of getting that blue bar less than halfway. So then I looked at the statistics again. CPU still at 43, 68% memory, but the disk is at a 10%. So that's a lot of stuff it's now able to process faster, so my computer isn't as slow. And once I start to reboot my computer, the statistics will be like better and more clear. So then I started to delete a couple more things, so that got it down just a little bit more, and I started to find different files I could delete, like maybe some raw footage and another file I might have missed, or like a program I didn't need anymore. So take this for instance. When I'm recording Scout videos, I save it in this one file called All Videos Big, and that's where I have all the raw footage for Scout. And if you don't know what the Scout is, it's my second channel where I make videos, and I wanted to store it in a separate file, and I realized I hadn't deleted that yet. So then it took like another hour to delete that. So once that was all deleted, I looked at the space again, 725 gigabytes free. That was like how much space it took up, like 700, but now it's 725 free. So that's a big improvement. And it hasn't even scratched the surface on the external hard drive. You can see the blue bar in the external hard drive. It's like nothing. So once everything stopped deleting, there's still a couple more I could delete, but that would take a little longer than I anticipated. So I decided to just leave it at that, at the 725 gigabytes free, and I decided to reboot my computer, and once it starts up again, to look at the task manager to see if any of the data changed from before and into after, and we'll compare the results and see how that goes. So I'm just going to restart my computer real quick, and we'll see how it looks. So as you can see here, the CPU went down to 3%, the memory decreased a little bit to 55, and the disk, even though it says 31, it was at 10. It keeps fluctuating between 10% and 31%, and I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. All I know is that it's less than it was before, since it was at like 90 and then 50. Now it's at like 10 to 30, so that's a good range for it to be, I guess, since it's considerably less than before. So everything's down. I have a lot more space, as I shown before, and it's now really good that I'm having all this space, because I can install softwares now. I can maybe install games I used to play in the past, and now there's a lot more space to make more videos on my channel. So thank you for watching this video of my unboxing of my 4TB external hard drive. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and turn on notifications on my channel. Now you know how to organize files, I guess, and how to transfer the before and afters, and using Task Manager to see the changes that it's done between transferring files. So thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! It actually started to get slower, so you can imagine how slow it is now.